Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little makeup haul. So I made an order on the Cosmetic Capital website recently and it arrived. Obviously, I've been really sick, so if I sound a little bit gross, that's why. So I needed a full coverage foundation that was in my pale shade because I haven't been self-tanning lately. Not because I don't want to self-tan, but just because I got new tattoos, so I couldn't self-tan over that. And then I needed a shade that would match my actual skin tone, and I only have like really light coverage foundations that are my pale shade. So the foundation that I wanted to get in my pale shade doesn't exist. I think it's being discontinued. It doesn't exist at Chemist Warehouse or Priceline at the moment. So I went on Cosmetic Capital and I found it, and yeah, so we're gonna just get straight into the haul now that I've rambled a bunch. And yeah, I'm gonna show you what I got and I'm gonna tell you how cheap it was, I guess. So the first thing that I got, which is the whole reason that I made this order, was the Maybelline Superstay Activewear Foundation in the shade 02 Naked Ivory. So this is the foundation. I already have this shade, not this shade. I already have this foundation in the shade 27, I think it is. It's like sand beige or something. It's a very yellow tone foundation, which is really good for when I'm super tan, but I needed something that was gonna match my very pale self. So I got this one. It's not really the right undertone for me, but I find it really difficult to find the right undertone for me when I am my pale shade, because they don't really make a lot of pale, cool olive toned foundations that I know of. If you know of a brand that does that really well, please leave a comment down below and let me know, because I would love to check it out, because this definitely has more of an orangey undertone, but it's really pale. It's almost like a, what is that? It's not tangerine. There is a word that means really light orange, like sherbet. It's not coming to me, but this is not quite my undertone, but it does, you know, because it's pale enough, it kind of blends in and you can't tell when I have the rest of my makeup done. But if you know of a cool olive tone, like a greeny yellowy undertone, really pale foundation, please let me know. Anyways, that's that one. I'm wearing it today. I wore it yesterday. I really like it. It's great. I think this cost me $11. And the retail price was around like 30, I think, back when it existed. The next thing I got was, okay, I got this in a 3-pack. I've taken one out already and started using it. I used it today, but I don't know if you can tell. I used a black liquid liner there, and then I used, not the burp, I used the brown here, and then I kind of smudged it out a little bit with some eyeshadow. Oh my gosh, please focus. So it is a felt tip liner, which is not my favorite. I much prefer brush tip eyeliners, but they had 3 of these for $9.95. So I thought that was a good deal, because most of Maybelline's eyeliners are, oh, by the way, this is the Maybelline Hyper Precise All Day Liquid Liner in 710 Forest Brown. So I got 3 of these for $10, and usually one liquid liner costs $20, so I felt like that was a pretty good deal. It's not great. It kind of gets dry after like 2 swipes, so it's kind of hard to work with, but for the price I can make it work, so it's fine. I'm not bothered by that. The next thing I got was the Revlon Color Stay Brow Fiber Filler Brow Gel in 303 Medium Brown. That's what this one looks like. I haven't opened this yet, and I'm not going to open it yet because I don't want it to like dry out or anything, but excuse me. I got this as a brow gel because my other ones are getting real gross at the moment, so I have something to replace it with. Maybe I wasn't ready. Not me crying. Probably doesn't help that I'm drinking coffee, not tea, but I'm not addicted to tea, so. So this Revlon Color Stay This Revlon Color Stay Brow Fiber Filler Gel was $7.95. Most Revlon products are usually like $20 to $30. I think this probably would have been like $15 retail, who knows. The next thing I got was this LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Liner in the shade Cafe. That's what it looks like. It's just a nice brown lip liner, and that cost me $7.95. Fuck! I almost threw up in the sink, coughing my lungs out. So I probably should have waited to do this until I was a little bit better than now, but I really felt a lot better this morning until I started speaking. But I've committed, so we're gonna continue on. Next up, I got the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Cool Nude. I felt like this might be a better shade for my under eyes than the one that I currently have, which I think is Porcelain. I really love this concealer. It doesn't crack up under the eyes. It lasts a long time, like when you're using it, and it also lasts a long time, like on your face throughout the day. It doesn't really crack or fade or anything. It's a really good concealer, and yeah, I love it, and it's pretty cheap. This cost $9.95. The next thing I got was the NYX, this is Juice Gloss Electrolyte Infused Color in the shade Passion Fruit Snatch. So it's this nice juicy gloss in this purple color. It comes off, well, in the pictures online, it looks like a sheer purple on the lips. So it's very pretty. Purples are good for my complexion, and this cost $6.95. Yeehaw. The next thing I bought was this Revlon Color Stay Longwear Lip Liner in the shade Nude. I love the Revlon Color Stay line in general. Their foundation's good. I don't know what else. Revlon Color Stay is pretty reputable and stands the test of time as far as I know. So I got this, and if you caught that I went to drink my lip liner, slay on. That's the color. I'm sweating so hard right now, like I'm doing a workout. The next product that I got was the Maybelline Tattoo Brow Styling Gel in the shade 20 ml. I'm just kidding. It's 0.20 fluid ounces. It's 6 ml. I don't think the shade is written on it, but I'm pretty sure it's blonde. I got this one because my hair will be going back lighter, closer to my natural color very soon. So I wanted to, sometimes I like my eyebrows to be darker than my hair, and other days I like them to match. So when my hair goes back to its natural color, it will be closer to this kind of like a light, my natural hair is like a dirty blonde. So that's that little tattoo brow gel situation. And that one cost $4.95. That's a pretty good price. The coffee is kind of working better than the water. The next product that I got was the Revlon Super Lustrous The Gloss. Not just a gloss, The Gloss. In the shade Sandstorm. This looks so pretty. It's like a nice shimmery lip gloss. I'm very excited to see what this is like. It kind of looks like sand from the beach if it was a shimmery lip gloss. But I want to try and finish a lip gloss that I have before I open this, because I do get a bit excessive. This one cost $8.95. Okay, second last product, well kind of, that I have here is the Maybelline Sun Kisser Matte Blush in the shade, it's a liquid blush in the shade 32 Lilac Clouds. So that's that one, and I know for a fact this retails for like $20, and I got this for $7.61, which is incredible. I feel like I cheated the system with this one specifically because I really wanted this, but I already have liquid blushes that are pink. They're not this kind of pink, which is my preferred pink, because this is like a cool tone pinky purple, but I have some that are like a true pink, or well, one that's a true pink and one that's more of like a peachy pink, but I couldn't justify it spending like $20 on something that I didn't really need, but this one is on sale. So now I have all the kinds of pink. Terrible justification, but I do feel good about this purchase because it's the right shade for me, and it was on sale by a lot. So yeah, this is a current product. This is not discontinued at all, and yeah, I think that's a really great deal on that. I'm very excited to see how it goes, but I'm gonna try and finish a blush before I open the blush. And then this is the last product that I purchased. This is so exciting. This is the Essie nail lacquer in the shade, so it's an Essie nail polish. This is an Essie nail polish in the shade First Kiss Bliss. And this is such a pretty like mint, oh my god, is it like washed out? This is a really pretty like mint green. It's very like a light pastel color, which is really, really pretty, and it is in my color scheme. I'm apparently a light summer, so this is going to be really nice for me to wear. I'm very excited about it. It's going to complement my skin tone nicely, which is a good. Also, this one I got in my Chemist Warehouse haul, and this is the Rimmel nail polish that I bought. It's a little bit chipped, so just ignore that, but this is also a really nice color. Because I spent over some amount of dollars, I think it was $70, they gave me a free lipstick. So this is the Beauty Buddy Velvet Matte Lipstick in the shade 01 Touching Temptation. This I have left in the packaging. Everything else I unwrapped, but this I left in the packaging because I'm gonna give this to someone, like a friend or a family member or something, because this is like a brownish red, and it's a very warm tone shade, which means that I'm not gonna wear it. So I'm gonna give this to someone that will appreciate it and get use out of it. And that is my entire haul from Cosmetic Capital. So in total, I spent $91.17 on all of this stuff. And the retail price for some of these things is like $20 each. Like, this would have cost like well over $150, if not like $200, if I bought it all full price from the original places where they, well, like, you know, if I had bought them all full price from like Priceline, for example, or wherever they're sold retail for full price. So I feel like this was a really good deal. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more fun videos just like this one. Sorry that I had to take so many coughing breaks, and sorry that I sound like a broken piece of sandpaper. I don't know, I sound insane. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!